Hello, it's David and Toby here, once again with a spotlight video from the Hypixel Server. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm fine, just looking at this nice new lobby, which is, new. It's awesome, isn't it?
That's probably the main feature, is the new lobby. It's massive and fantastic and a lot more open, which is
everything.
nice.
Nothing else has changed, really. It's exactly the same server, no, we're totally kidding. There's loads to see, and we're going to show you that as soon as possible.
Yeah, you may notice that the server looks a bit empty. This isn't because Hypixel is unpopular. If we just fly back down to the main bit here, we can make everyone reappear again. This is pretty awesome. For those of you, obviously, that play the server regularly, you'll know about this, but Toby's been playing a lot more, but it's one of the newer features, so it was a surprise to me.
Yeah.
The magic clock, which makes everybody appear or disappear on command.
Yeah, so it's useful for... filming stuff, certainly, and nice panoramic shots without people coming up to your face and being like, "Hello, are you Tobuscus?"
Are you, though? Are you Tobuscus?
You might have also noticed that there's a half-sunken Kevin Bacon on the floor here, as well as some ocelots. Now, these are new as well. We say new, they've been added since our latest video all about Hypixel Server.
Yeah.
These are pets, which you can get by clicking on the bone over the side here. Now, you can purchase the pets at Hypixel Store, as it says if you hover over them. And they're just handy little cosmetic additions, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. So, we're here in the adventure lobby.
Indeed. This has all been... Well, it's not new. I think it was in VIP beta mode when we came here last. But this time it's open to the public. Well,
it is open to the public, and it's in non-beta, as is the server now. The server is like fully live.
So this is it's basically just Hypixel's adventure maps available via a server, so you can get together a party.
Let's get into one of those, shall we?
Yeah, all right, let's do that.
So we've done an adventure map.
Yeah, we killed Herbrune. No biggie. That was pretty cool.
No big deals.
Yeah, we're on our way over to the paintball lobby at the moment, but while we do, let's show you this new thing over here, which is achievements. It's gotten by clicking the diamond in your inventory map, and it gives you achievements for every single game that you've been on. So there's achievements for paintball, which we're about to go see now. There's achievements for Blitz, all these new maps. Not only that, there's a cool little achievement, which of course I'm not sure whether I have in here, but it basically says that you get an achievement when you do a YouTuber match, i.e. play a game with a YouTuber. So if you see a YouTuber around, pester him or her to try and get into a game with you so you can get that achievement, because it's a pretty cool achievement. Okay, here we are at the lobby for paintball. Let's go in.
So we're in paintball now. This is one of the fairly new game types, I guess. Again, in another lobby. Toby was marvelling earlier at how awesome they all are, like individual, aren't they?
They are pretty... They're all unique in their own special way, which I love. Now, of course, this is... everybody knows what paintball is, I guess. It's not a foreign concept to anyone. This uses snowballs as the paintballs, and if you get hit, then you get sent back to your base. And there's a certain amount of lives that each team has, and once everybody's been hit a certain amount of times, that life counter goes down to 0, and the other team wins, basically like that. The other thing that's involved in this game is this golden nugget thing over here, which opens up a shop, or an in-game shop, if you like, where if you open it, then you'll see there's various things that you can do. So you can do a triple shot, which means you throw 3 balls at once, +3, regain 3 team lives, all this sort of stuff, basically to give your team a little bit of an edge. Now, of course, the other team has the same thing, so it's a bit of strategy, I guess, working out which things you should, use. And with that note, I've just fragged Tavi, so I think that's a good place to finish.
So we won that game. That was cool. There were some great moments in that. Toby and I killed each other at one point at exactly the same moment. Now we can spend our hard-earned coins in the game-specific shop, so you can get like 5% chance of earning an extra gold nugget per kill. I just fall short of that because I only have 800, so I need to play another game or 7 in order to buy some of the higher stuff. But spawn with extra snowballs, extra speed, enemies within 5 blocks are blind, constantly drop diamonds. That's a brilliant troll. So there's a whole load of cool things that you can buy with your hard-earned cash. Let's move on to look at one of the next exciting things in this map, shall we? Shall we do that? Shall we?
I'm sure everyone has seen The Hunger Games, the film, and hopefully read the books as well, because the books are awesome. This is Hypixel's version of the Hunger Games, complete with Jennifer Lawrence. She appears in every game. No, she doesn't. Yeah, this is the Hypixel's version of that. It's called the Blitz Survival Games. It's got a few added bits which are really pretty cool. So let's enter a game, David.
Let's do that. We'll catch you guys when we're in
on
there.
the inside.
Toby is in the death match. He's in the final groupings. Here we go. Damage time. Oh, that guy has it in for you. They all have it in for you.
There you go.
Tragedy.
Oh dear.
So that's Blitz, everyone.
That's the Blitz survival game. Yeah, that's what happens.
Let's go check out the next item on the menu.
Let's do that. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so here we are in the VampireZ lobby. Now this is a really cool new game type which has been added recently, and I think it might still be in beta. Is that right, David?
Yeah, it's in beta still.
But I mean, let's not tell you about it. Let's show you about it. Let's try and find a game map.
Let's do that. We'll see you guys in there.
We will see you in there. I died. I'm now a vampire.
I'm not a vampire, I'm a survivor. So basically in this game type you have zombie survivors and vampires. Zombies are zombies like in the normal game, only slightly souped up. Survivors are like people like me, real players, and vampires are also real players, Toby. You can see everything.
I can. I am now 100% visibling. If you look, obviously David does not have the same line of sight as me. He's very, very restricted in what he can see, but I can see pretty much everything. Not only that, if I navigate over to my shop, the vampire specific shop, I can become a bat by clicking the VIP bat form here, and that means that I can fly around and see everything, including now, because I was with David earlier on, I can see where he was. Don't know if he's going to be smart enough to be there still, but let's go and have a look.
So these games go in rounds. The rounds progressively get shorter. It goes up into the 20s of the rounds. It's pretty intense. There's a lot of fight happening. We're killing the zombies. The zombies get more as the game progresses as well. I can't see very much because I'm only a meager villager. But I think Toby's broken in with the zombies. Somebody's attacking me anyway, and I'm desperately trying to fend them off.
And he's now an vampire. Well, we won our game as the vampires, as is the wont to happen, because vampires always win, kids. Remember, vampires always win. Anyway, let's move on to the next game type.
So we're in the Quakecraft 2 lobby. It's been revamped since you were last there. It's got more parkour, but the one of the main changes is in the shop, where you can buy way more things and customize your railgun. Toby, have you got anything to add on this in particular from your experience?
I do, yeah. I've been playing this for a long time, so I have actually managed to customize my railgun. If you look, if you go into the customize railgun option, it'll give you these various things, and if you look, and you can change your barrel, your case, your muzzle, your sight, your trigger, etc., etc. It gives you these options, all of which you buy. What I've got here is this is the railgun that I've got at the moment. It's got a certain case on it, it's got a sight on it, etc., etc., etc. And basically, just they give you either cosmetic or very small help in the game. You know, nothing huge. I mean, nothing that makes you a bit OP, but it's done very balanced, which is very, very nice. I quite like it. And again, as with all the other ones, you get all the achievements, and you also have the normal shop, of course, which is where you buy all your things for the railguns, and also various other things, including hats, various kits. There's also a map in there. I think there's a couple of new maps been made for Quake 2.0, as I think it's colloquially called. And there's a map that you can buy in the shop.
Funky. Then there's the TNT game types. There's TNT Boast Belief, TNT Run, TNT Wizards, TNT Tag. TNT Boast Belief obviously is one which you'll be familiar with if you've played Hypixel Server before. That's been around for quite a while. TNT Run, Wizards and Tags have all been quite new. Run is a game type where as you run, a trail is behind you of destruction and all the blocks disappear in a spleef-like manner. There are multiple layers, and obviously as people run around, the ground lessens and lessens and lessens, and then some people eventually fall through to the next layer. At the bottom layer obviously is the void, and then that's how you lose, you die. So it's the person who falls through the layers and survives, the last person is the winner. So that's Run. In Wizards, you're pitted in teams and you fight each other with different classes. Basically you have to capture and defend points, much like Capture the Point in Team Fortress, if you've ever played that. The effects are really cool, especially when the ground changes colour between red and blue. And there's carnage as the environment, of course, a la Minecraft, is completely destructible. So you kind of terraform the environment and make it hard for the other team. It's kind of like organised griefing, in the words of Codename, the admin. Then we've got TNT Tag. TNT Tag basically revolves around cursing, I suppose, the other team, a little bit like the vampires, but with a TNT block. Their head changes, so you know you need to run from them, and then when the round ends, everybody explodes in a hideous display of destruction. If you've been tagged. If you've not been tagged, of course, you're free to continue to run around. So there's all of that to look forward to in the TNT arena. Oh, and now for the cream on top of the cake with the cherry and sprinkles. We're here with an edition of Codename B. Hey fella, how are you doing? Wave your voice.
Pretty good, thanks.
That's very good. They, being the Hypixel team, have been working on this fantastic addition to the beta, the Walls 3 game mode. It is massive. Would you like to tell us a little bit about what's going on?
Yep, we wanted to do a 100-player game mode with sort of siege warfare tactics.
And you did.
We initially started off without the walls aspect, and then we decided, you know what this game really needs is more teams. So we turned it into Walls 3.
It's fantastic.
And it's fantastic. You respawn, you build bigger bases than ever before, the maps are bigger than ever before, there's more players than ever before. It's not a mini game, it's a mega game.
It is a mega game. You've got to... the objective, I guess, is to defeat the other team's idols. It's kind of like an idol defense and attack game, I guess, in a way, in its essence, but it's around an amazingly built arena in this map. I mean, it's just colossal scale compared to the walls, which you know and obviously love from before. As you can see, the fights get pretty massive, and oh gosh, there's so many layers to it as well, I guess, with the classes and skills and abilities. Many classes, many teams, many players, many sides.
You can level up your skills and abilities as well in the shop, but the more you play, the more you level up your skills, the better your class gets. Pick your favourite class. We've got a ranged one, melee one, a healer class, and there's loads more coming.
Is there any particular hints that you feel able to give in terms of preparation? What's your favourite tactic?
Store up iron and build a strong base.
Okay, the walls are about to come down, guys. The teams are assembling. We've made armour from the resources that we've collected. We've tried to defend our base a bit. It's gonna be tense. The walls are down. Let's go. Charge.